Hi, I'm Lewis Black, and I'm the author of a new book, Me of Little Faith. I would just like to say to those of you who are thinking of writing a book, don't. Unless, of course, you get great joy out of sitting at a desk and staring into space, wondering why you agreed to write a book. And now you haven't got one thought in your head except this recurring question, which has no answer, because that would mean you could think. And if you could think, there might be something on the page in front of you. And if you actually had real thoughts, you wouldn't be doing this at all. After a few days, a paragraph actually appears on the blank page you've stared at. And you begin to wonder, why is the sheet of paper 8.5 by 11? Who decided on that? Why can't it be 4 by 4 so that this lonely paragraph would look like a lot more? Eventually, the words begin to trickle into a stream, and if you are lucky, even a torrent. Your one thought is followed by other thoughts. The words begin to flow onto the page. Soon, there are even pages, a stack of them, by God. I'm a writer, you think. I can do this. This isn't so hard. You start to feel good about yourself. And then, the moment of realization hits you. Someone is going to read this book. Someone who isn't me. Someone who won't like my book as much as I do because they aren't me and don't realize what an accomplishment this is and how important what I have written is to the world and how by the mere presence of these, my words, the world will be a better place. And why should they care? Is this book really that important in the scheme of things? What makes me think that anyone could give a tinker's damn for what my blood and sweat have poured onto the page? Who the hell do I think I am writing a book? The person who read my book and didn't like it isn't even a critic. Critics are going to read my book and criticize it because that's what a majority of them do, because they can't write a book. They are jealous of the fact that I have. And they know from having read thousands and thousands of books just what a weird book I wrote. They will show their disappointment and contempt in words that I will have to look up in a dictionary. They will spill out their own disgust, and my own self-loathing shall rise as I race through the review, tears in my eyes. So think about it before you sit down and start writing. Maybe there's something you could do around the house, like talking to your children, so that they will have the kind of self-esteem that will ensure the fact that they will never have to write a book. What's the worst thing about writing a book? Remember what it was like when you were a kid on Sunday late afternoon, just after a really great weekend, and you hadn't thought about school at all. And just as the sun begins to fade into darkness, you hear your mother, and she says, "Did you do your homework?" That's what every day is like until the book is written and rewritten and rewritten. You have homework every day. It never stops. It's always there. Your mother's voice haunts you every stinking day. There are few things worse in this life than homework every day.